Ooh, almost dropped my water. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Stay Hot live stream. I almost dropped my water starting the live, so there is a little bit of water on my desk now, but we'll make do. We're doing another live
Doesn't
film.
affect me.
Don't care. Drop in the chat if you care.
Anyway, we're doing another live film review. Theo's over here controlling the film. He downloads tape for us to review today. We're looking at another Ohio State wide receiver, Emeka Egbuka. That is a sick name. If I'm just
Passing the name test. And he went through Ohio State. Top 10 him.
Emeka Egbuka. Matt, before we get into the film, what can we expect to see today?
A little bit of a speedster, kind of maybe I don't want to call him a gadget guy, but I feel like when they do gadgety type plays, that's when he's coming into play. I feel like he's a pretty solid route runner too. Not on Olave's level, I would say, but that's a hell of a bar to hold him to.
Right.
But I don't think he's Marvin Harrison, but he's a very good player.
Yeah, when you said bit of a speedster, I mean, my first thought, I went to Olave. So,
Matt, I don't think you're on your mic, by the way.
Oh, that's sick stuff.
You're on your computer.
At least we're not
mic.
on
You sound a little.
So
you sound a little
you
tinny.
You don't have to turn off your.
I've learned to respect Riverside a little bit, but
I like Riverside in some regards, but the fact that Matt has to turn off his computer and turn it back on for his mic to work is sick.
It's filthy.
All right, can we hear you now, Matt?
Can you?
I can.
I think it's a little better.
Yeah, he should be. I think it sounds good.
All right. Anyway, to the wide receiver, Egbuka.
Mm-hmm.
Threatening the screen right away. NFL superstar CJ Stroud throwing the ball.
Yeah, we're watching 2022.
Right. Next week, I'll get some 2023 tape for somebody.
Nice.
Big time.
You guys
I forgot this week.
Leveraging. Oh.
So?
I don't really understand.
Oh, what's that?
I guess it's.
What is it? Just.
It's gonna be cover.
It's
gonna be cover 6. So you've got a quarters type look with 2 corners. Top of the screen, quarter, half.
Yeah.
So 5 is just trying to get hands on and then sink.
Yeah.
Then he sees the quick pass developing and starts.
I thought it was 1 high originally.
Yeah, that's what I was.
5 had just gone crazy.
God.
It was 1 high.
But then
and then
other fellas.
Safety gets over. Cincinnati. Is she from Cincinnati?
No, she's dating a Cincinnati legend. We talked about this.
Yeah, I mean, she's dating Kelsey, but someone in the chat just said Cincinnati legend Taylor Swift. I didn't know if she was from. When you start dating someone, does that make you a Cincinnati legend?
We talked about this.
If you're a legend and you are connected with Cincinnati.
I called her a Cincinnati legend by proxy.
Okay.
Anyway. Top of the screen. Not doing much.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Away from the play.
It's a good run, though.
Yeah. Number 19 was not having fun.
Another potential design.
Yeah. So when they drop screens, oftentimes it's
Yes. Who's got the little dog barking?
Dude, it's these people outside, man.
Yeah,
losing
balls, Matt.
Speed out, that's nice. Safety kind of coming down late, maybe a bit of a miscommunication, or maybe that's the nickel corner, but still gets in position. And
I mean, just the quickness on that break is
Yeah.
One, like 2 big steps. That's very Olave-esque. This is very Olave-esque play.
He
And the
doesn't really
hand
he doesn't
sketch.
get away. He stays flat.
Mhm.
A lot of
And that
receivers.
ball's on the money.
Yeah, that
That is-
ball is money. Is that who I think it is at right tackle?
DeWand.
Cleveland Browns legend.
Here he obviously false starts, but they let the play go on. What is going on? Yeah, he clearly. Maybe not though. Maybe he timed it perfectly and like couldn't believe it. How
everyone else.
Yeah.
It's like one of
Like,
those.
oh,
everyone
wait.
but the center, but also everyone but the center and DeWan Jones.
Oh, I see what happened. Someone jumped and then he started moving, and then it's a free play. And then I believe that's Marvin Harrison making an insane adjustment to the ball and really good accuracy by Stroud as well.
Jesus.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Another run. Not that blocking doesn't matter here, but it doesn't really matter here.
Really far away from the play.
Really far away from the play. Again, just spreading out the defense to give you the easiest run looks possible, it seems.
Yep.
We don't care. We don't care.
In the slant.
We don't care again, I believe.
Whatever it is, it's
No, this is going to 8 the whole time.
Stover. Kind of hold and then release real quick. There.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So it looks like some sort of man match or zone match confuses me, but there are some zone aspects here, but mostly guys are running with guys. And I like the spatial awareness here, really like to just fit through this gap and continue uninhibited. That's not a gimme to like run through there without getting like hip checked by the linebacker or something.
Yeah, I think this is just like
And Zero can't keep up with him.
Yeah, it feels just
and
like
that breaks off one
underneath.
Yep, boom.
One step.
Zone underneath.
Another hands catch, balls out in front of him. I mean, perfect throw right on the face mask. Boom.
Perfect.
So Stroud makes it pretty easy, but great route. Great job maintaining his speed through a tight little area there. You can see how like hard it would be to keep balanced or like not run into anybody.
Yeah.
Big time. Here they actually throw him that screen.
Make a man miss.
And that's pretty
filthy.
It's pretty good, yeah. Unblocked guy. Whoop. Now here, I wish he would take it up the sideline here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
He cut back.
Well, I mean, he gets one guy, who thinks he's going to go to the sideline, and he cuts back in, and then he's got, I'm going to do that again, and he kind of gets them again.
He does. He gets.
But it's like if it was a 1-on-1, he could have gone and be like, outside.
Yeah. Everyone they want to force you inside. So like the further you go inside, the more guys you're going to have there to try and make miss.
What percentage of big plays are up the sideline? But I get it. Seven was kind of coming in hot there. Like he probably wouldn't have gotten too many more yards. And it did earn him a face mask by going against the grain. I don't think he planned that, but it must
drew
be
a face mask.
But this is what you want right here. You get a good block, and then your best athlete 1-on-1 in space.
And I like that he doesn't pitter patter his feet here. Like he doesn't try to set up number 6 at all. That's something that always drives me crazy. Is like some wide receivers will catch it and then even their feet and like try to hezzy.
They're too jukey.
Yeah,
It's the same thing with
he
running
just-
backs. It's like, just go north, man.
Just go north, and here he does. He just is like,
This
get it
looks like
1 foot in the ground, change direction, and then run right through this
that
guy.
looks like that Madden. There's like what people do in Madden is they'll cut back and they'll like hurdle. That's kind of what that looks like.
I don't know what's going on the competitive Madden scene. If they're doing that, credit to them.
It's pretty stupid, but like it works, and that's exactly what that looks like.
Bad block here.
Yeah, I can't really sustain it. Doesn't look like he looks pretty thin.
Yeah.
He looks built for speed. The blocking is
ESPN has him at 6'1", 205.
205. That's not bad.
Mm-mm.
But I don't know if that's
that's
where
not bad at all. 6'1", 205 is actually a pretty good size.
Play this one again.
Draws a pretty easy
that's
DPI.
pretty good. I mean,
Yeah,
just the little extra step inside.
Yeah, the inside release to get the corner shuffling that way.
No, I'm talking about that one right there. To sort of
right there,
break in. Of course, the corner's already, pretty screwed by that point because he's standing still.
Yeah. But eats up that space very quickly. Like that corner has a wide receiver on top of him fast. And then doesn't run through, we watched Keon Coleman run through contacts. Here, Egbuka is like trying to kind of run around it, I would say. And that's kind of more the type of wide receiver he is, but he gets up on this corner so fast that he has to hook him no matter where he is.
Yeah.
Does he get the call on that?
No, if he does. And this is man coverage too everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is grade A cooked. I don't think he does get a flag.
Hey, that's pretty blatant.
Interesting.
In the shoe also? That's crazy.
That's sick stuff.
What is going on here? What the fuck am I watching? So no, he wasn't running a route here. Neither of the wide receivers are running routes, and Stroud has the ball.
Is it like another one of those Stover screens? That's what it is. Look, Stover goes into block and then peels off, but it's super easily covered because this is a horrible play. I mean,
I don't. Yeah.
So then it's totally blown up, and Stroud has to get a bunch of depth on this.
Yeah. Matt, can I hear more about your thoughts on Ryan Day?
Got the win on Saturday. I forgive him. Called out Lou Holtz. Hilarious and awesome.
That was pretty good. Great aura on that interview.
I still can't.
Mozzie Smith is kind of a brick wall there. So here, Harrison Jr. gets the look on the fake screen.
Mm-hmm.
Is he blocking something important here? Oh, he would be. He's in the box.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
that is a win.
Brutal matchup. And he does a pretty good job. Like,
that's a win. That one he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Actions.
Kind of clear out. Low whip route.
Honestly, not a great whip route.
Not explode out.
No, pretty slow.
It's like he's moving in slow motion.
He gets into his break great. Like if he explodes out of this, he easily wins this route because that DB is not.
He kind of loses his balance. I think he gets like a little too.
Maybe
he sinks so far down that he can't quite get back up into exploding out of it.
We can't. Yeah, this is. Stroud still kind of gave this ball a chance. Man, it probably would have still it probably still would have been overthrown. Yeah, not the greatest whip route I've ever seen.
To where he was supposed to be, not.
More blocking. Maybe an RPO.
A lot of blocking.
That was, well, interesting. So you got Stroud rolling out,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then you just got
Like
two
a
guys
couple-
settling at the sticks.
What down is
I
that?
kind of wish he would have gone the other direction with this. If he had that, if this is like a two-way go, I wish he would have broke out.
Yeah, I agree. He does not pick the greatest. Maybe the idea is that he's supposed to sit down farther away,
To give Harrison more room.
possibly, but it feels like he'd have a lot of room regardless.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the play call was. If this was a choice route, I think he made the wrong choice, and I could definitely see it being a choice route.
Yeah.
Most routes are.
Yeah, especially with these Ohio State playbooks, it feels like almost everything is like a choice route or an RPO.
What number is he? He's number 2, right?
So,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That wasn't Harrison catching that. That was Fleming.
Is that him? Yes.
yes.
Another screen.
Oh. That was blown up, and he got something out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of gets led into the blocker, and that sort of works out.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever is coming down here
That is
didn't do a good job because they didn't even get the tackle, man. They just way overshoot it. They think he's going to go 19, thinks he's going to go around.
Yeah.
And he makes, honestly, a pretty good split-second decision here to go back inside again, and he, gets really...
Yeah, I mean, it's pressing your blocker. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but he is threatening outside and forcing that corner to overcommit and then cutting. Like, he's really hanging in there behind the block and makes it difficult for the defensive back to maneuver.
He's really serious about getting north.
If you're 19, you have to realize that your other guy has outside leverage here. You just got to attack that inside hip, I feel like.
I agree. 19 is taking it too flat. Doesn't seem like Tyreek Hill level fast right here.
Well,
but that's pretty fast.
Yeah, that's like the fastest player in the NFL, in like the history of the NFL. So
he doesn't seem Jameson Williams fast.
There you go.
Here, I don't know what he's doing. He's not moving full speed, I would hope.
Doesn't look like it.
He should be to take the top off the defense, no? This is a weird play. College is weird.
Why do we have this, like...
The line is so wide.
The guy in motion sits down in the exact same spot where the little
I guess
route.
You want to set that.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. That's a good point, Blaine.
Well, it's more spreading everything way out, giving yourself easy rushing lane seems to be like a staple to this offense.
Yeah.
And then I guess it's hard to attack the middle of the field from that far away in a 5-man protection against Michigan. So it's like quick game, but really far away. It almost looks like not even quick game.
Quick game, but it takes 4 seconds to develop.
I don't know. Well, clearly it's not working.
Yeah.
No.
That was ugly. Here it is. They're really using all 53 yards of the field, which is something you see more in college. It's not exactly rare for college, but They're trying to be physical, Ohio State, in this game. Like, I feel like I've seen a lot of spread to run more than Egbuka running real routes down the field. This one's pretty easy.
Doesn't do a lot on that one, but
no, he's well. He doesn't want to.
Yeah.
He's just throttling down when he sees all the open space. He doesn't want to run into the linebacker too fast. So,
is that Marvin in the slot there?
Might be.
The one who caught it?
No, the one who's like burning up the hash on the top.
Yes.
Jesus.
I would imagine it is. Yeah, a bit of a blown coverage back there. Way out there. So yeah, a pretty scary situation to be in as a corner. Yeah. It looks like he's taking it vertical and you're getting picked. Egbuka settles down at the sticks. Play design. Egbuka doesn't have to do too much there himself. Just feel it out, right?
Right. Wouldn't be surprised if that was a choice route too.
And there would be blocking, hypothetically.
Here, I'll throw it to him. Slant, 2 slants and a flat.
Yeah.
I should have thrown it to him here. The field.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
That's understandable. Smith.
Yeah, I guess if he was going to start left, once he saw that pressure up, it's probably not going to be easy.
No, kind of hard to ask him to make a full field read there. Where was he blocking there? He must have done something. He gets the pancake.
Okay.
His guy also makes the tackle, but
Well,
kind of a
that's the runner's fault here.
Does that train him?
Yeah. Let's see.
Kind of a tough read.
Like maybe could have cut inside. Trying to go out though.
I mean, you have more blockers outside, but like, and number 2 is hauling.
Kind of hard to say. Two would have probably.
Yeah, I agree. I think he would have gotten there.
I don't know how I think that you've got to grade this negatively if you're judging Egbuka's blocking here. I mean, he doesn't block his guy.
Well, the problem with Egbuka here is that he just doesn't get to the block as quickly as he should.
Yeah, he's sizing it up for a really long time.
And then by the time he actually gets hands on, I mean, train him is like 3 yards away at full speed.
And it's like the guy's far away to begin with, but you've got to close.
Damn, that's a throw. Boom.
Textbook.
Snag concept, spot concept, whatever you want to call it. Throw the corner that is not usually thrown. That is almost never thrown, and you see that concept all the time. They're asking him to block. There you go.
Yeah.
He runs right through. Yeah.
Gets a good chip.
Get the hell off me, man.
His second guy makes the play, though. He can't quite seal. 23. He kind of goes careening off of him. Yeah,
it feels like he just doesn't really like lock on to a guy.
No. Here he's running the slant against inside leverage. It's got to be going to be tough.
Does he hold on to that?
No, he does not. That one is catchable. He was placed well. Drops one through contact.
Yeah, that's a tough catch, but you're expected to catch those.
No, we're talking about receivers supposed to be drafted this high.
Right.
Stumbles coming out of it, right?
Mm-hmm. Can't quite.
I think there's maybe some hands on him here. Maybe. But even if there is,
you have to have more active hands on your end, get them off.
That's the second time he's tried to turn like 180 and just not.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like there's some guys who are just kind of strong enough that it looks like he might push him a little bit upfield and then settle down at the same time. And there are some guys who do this and they throw whoever is guarding them like 5 yards up the field. And it probably could get called offensive pass interference, and it never is. And it happens all the time. And he's just a bit of a skinnier guy. And when he has to use that physicality to kind of lean on someone and then hip check him or quickly shove him off, like it doesn't quite create the same space it would for like an AJ Brown or something like that. And so then I think he gets hung up out of the break because he's, kind of locked up with the guy. Yeah. And then he stumbles. Like, to me, this comes down to like physicality down the field and just getting out muscled.
Yeah. So 24/7 Sports has him at 6'1", 190.
Well, how much dog does he have in him?
Yeah.
He's
just not strong.
But...
Pretty easy.
This is good stuff, though. Yeah. I like, again, he doesn't try to put a move on. Like five is scared of the threat of the verticality, so he flips his hips, settles down. And then again, like here, he's not trying to put a move on 5, and he's just like, let's get downhill, brothers.
Yeah.
5 is trying to flip his hips about 5 yards away from.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a fear factor there, it seems like. And then I enjoy the aggressiveness after they catch.
Yeah, he's got the physicality with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he's been running through some tackles and like getting north and south. That's a good run by Chip Trainum. No fat. No meat left on the bone, pressing number 70, trying to sneak in there.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter, man. He's already made the most important run of his life.
I know. That one could have fooled me. I thought Egbuka had the ball. Fair enough. All right, now are they opening it up and letting him run? Yes. They had him. Great throw.
Yeah.
Both of them get separation, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, kind of pick your poison there.
Yeah, long strides. There's a bit of a move here, too, it looks like. Like he kind of...
Yeah, he
tries
definitely
to snap down and a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I might bend it inside.
Right. Because the DB has that inside leverage. He's trying not to give it up. So,
he's inside and then right back out and then sort of just curves around him.
Yeah.
He's very good at making moves while staying full speed and vertical on this type of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a really, really subtle step, but I think he does take it, and it kind of gets...
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing that won't get talked about, he doesn't run his route into the other receiver's route. 2 deep route is very easy very easy to accidentally disrupt your own teammate.
Got good spacing here. I mean, he's more open than Marvin Harrison even is at this
Yeah.
point, but Marvin is able to work and get position towards the end because he's the
It's
GOAT.
Marvin. Yeah, I mean,
Chip Trainum, money block, setting this up. Let it not be forgotten.
This is all training, baby.
this is Trainum film
People-
review at this point.
People look at Marvin Harrison and say, "Oh, what an adjustment down the field, what a catch!" But it's like Chip Trainum literally clears him.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, that's
They call him Chip. I actually don't know if that's true. Oh, buddy.
What?
yikes.
The hands are not
Bad
moving
drop.
me.
Bad drop.
Yeah.
Felt some footsteps.
How many times we playing this, buddy? Making me angry.
This is why they lost.
Probably could have had some room to run if he caught it in stride.
Probably would have won the game, honestly.
Hey,
Oh, he sold the whole game.
is my mic quiet?
No,
No.
you're good.
Okay. Just feel like it.
Look at Chip Trainum set up a first round pick here, by the way. I'm with it.
Very sneaky. Nice.
Better than Rashad White. I was trying to say it at ASU. No one believed me. And then Rashad.
Everybody
White in the
called you
second round.
crazy for saying Rashad White is not as good as Chip Trainum.
Here he gets. This is a pretty good route as well. Kind of a double move. Hero gets set up twice. 1, 2. Kind of takes a while to develop, though.
Yeah.
He's breaking a lot.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
there's
yeah
an engage.
there's some blocking there.
He's in his chest. We haven't seen
He
that
is. That was a good route.
yet. Yeah.
Set him up outside. Cut in. Very flat.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of his break.
It's a fine block.
That's a good block. That's as good as you can do. Knock him down.
Yeah.
Not that they were running towards him, but still.
That's the last place.
That's also about as good as you can do. Totally away from the play again, but kind of swallows up 2 guys. Looking at man coverage. Blocking again. Bad fake route, though.
Wow.
And there's some sustained
Hey.
blocking.
If there's any way to get a guy in your chest, just like fake a route. He'll get right next to you.
Good job by the corner. Syncing with him, recognizing there's no threats in the flat and taking that away. Not a great job by the middle linebacker. Not a good job at all. Is that Trainum?
I can't tell.
It is Trainum.
Wow.
Look at the route, too. Oh, wait. I guess that route wasn't too crazy.
Yeah, 25 just like
25.
it's the slowest reaction time of all time.
I don't care. We take those.
But the after the catch was nice.
I don't know if that gains any yards in the league, but we'll take it. Just trying to outrun the zones. Maybe could have done it if Stroud was willing to take a shot. No, because that corner would have sunk. That's not possible.
Yeah.
Or really good to settle down, though. Like, kind of had to keep booking it. Maybe opened up a little space for the guy underneath to work. Bender right into the teeth of the defense. What is going on with Michigan's defense here? Did they fake not knowing the play, or did they actually not know the play?
These are the questions that
I don't know.
they got 4 guys in one spot when the play starts. Like,
is he? They must not ask their guys to really open up on these vertical plays, because I don't think anyone is going full speed.
But why would that be?
I don't know. I feel like you'd really want everybody to come screaming off the line to open up underneath space and also potentially get over the top. There's no use in being slow. Like, to me, it doesn't look like 2 is moving very fast. Maybe someone who knows more than me can explain, but like, it doesn't look like full speed.
No, it's definitely not.
Yeah. But I just don't know what the use of like going half speed is. Like, maybe you could settle down easier and that's what you're looking for versus zone.
yeah.
Like, just kind of probing.
Yeah, I mean, especially you see like a defense.
Their shadows are
like
long as hell right
like,
now.
It's not going to work in the league.
You can't have shadows.
Premium blocking position here. My hot take is I don't know how fast he is. Like, who's he trying to run away from here? A linebacker?
Yeah. Maybe some truth to that.
I don't know. We must watch more. Because this is just like a runaway route. And he's trying to run away from the linebacker. And like, he's not really... Again, maybe he sees that like, hey, there's someone kind of breaking off here. Yeah. So I can't run right into him. Because that could also be true. I haven't seen like jaw-dropping speed from him, though, I think.
I think that's fair.
Trying to
here
look up some of his like top speed stats. What you see is what you see.
Here he's just drifting over the middle of the field. Again, maybe one where he could have settled down and actually wanted to, and then saw like, oh shit, I've got a linebacker here, and then tried to cross his face, it looks like. I don't think is the worst idea. I defended well. A lot of room for him to breathe. Did Stroud get lit up after this game? Because I think he played pretty well.
No. It was mostly Day. The big mistakes were Cade Stover dropped a pass on a 4th down that should have been caught. And then Ryan Day ran it 3 times on a possession and then punted. This is what scares me about Ryan Day, is that like he wants to prove everybody wrong about how tough they are.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just get a little too run heavy because of it.
All right, so I found in January of 2019, Egbuka ran a 4.42 40. And then in later that year, May, he ran a 4.19 shuttle, and he jumped 35.10 inches vertical.
I don't know how much weight I can put into combine.
Yeah, I'm not
from high school.
I think he looks plenty. Like, he's gotten vertical separation a bunch of times. I just don't think we're looking at like Jamison Williams level speed here.
Yeah.
No.
Like if he gets billed as like the fastest receiver in the draft, like we'll see. This is one game.
It's true.
So you're settling down at the sticks again. But they're certainly like respecting his speed, and he definitely has gotten vertical separation and drawn holding penalties blowing by people. So I think he's definitely like more than fast enough. Like, do you have the threat to burn them deep? I do think you do have that here. Like right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another money throw from Stroud. Yeah, they're that nickel corner. This is just outrunning a nickel corner.
Yeah.
So.
And then again, great spatial awareness to get under that.
That's where he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great.
Yeah, breaks it off well too. Like doesn't bend it too far inside. Like runs to space really well. Not fast enough to outrun number 0 though. There.
No.
Kind of hard to pick it up off your back shoulder and like run without a hitch though.
Maybe his spatial awareness is just too good. Like so he can't run fast all the time.
He's
That's
thinking
what it is.
In, out, in.
Hands he likes catch. Those little moves, going full speed with long strides, and they work.
Yeah, he's definitely a bit of a route salesman. Like he's got chops as a route runner for sure. That first catch he made was really good too on his face mask.
Yes.
What's he doing here? Just speed out. Ball isn't there. Long throw for a speed out.
They really spread out some of these formations. This is the tightest formation.
They take spread to run to a whole new level in this. Man. Is that the aforementioned drop, Matt?
No, actually.
That's not it. That's great defense.
No, it's not. It's like a pure drop. It's maybe a little bit of an overthrow.
Stroud is actually hooping in this game.
That's a drop. Like
no, I'm not saying that this isn't. I'm not saying that this isn't a drop. I'm saying that the drop that does happen on that fourth down is like full outreach.
Yeah, that one, the defensive back also made a great play on it. Like maybe you could have kept it in. I've definitely seen it happen before where someone makes a catch through contact, but that one is through contact. He's crossing over the middle of the field, kind of going through the zones. Again, kind of maybe working through contact, like loses his balance a little bit again right there, it seems like.
Yeah.
I think basically my takeaway is that he needs to prove that he's really fast.
I think he
for this like level or lack of contact balance, the speed strength combo is not great unless he's super quick. He's a very technical route runner though, but even then he does a lot of those come on deep routes or things that he kind of has time to set it up with long strides. And if he's not a straight up burner, I question how well those are going to work in the NFL or just how many opportunities he's going to get to do them.
He might have been held a little bit here.
Yeah.
The problem
see-
is, though, is that every time he gets held a little bit, it's like game over for him, and he's
Right.
just not going to get that call every time.
Yeah.
I like his idea here. Like he sees, oh, there's 25, tries to set him up outside and then arm over inside. Like that's a good, like full speed idea. And he does get hooked a little bit, and he does want the flag.
Like-
So I don't want to like bury him for that rep, but he's not someone that like could box out this this dude and like catch it. It feels like.
Mm-mm.
There he gets a little dancy. That's kind of an example of why I don't like it. It's just like you get dancy, or you do it better off just like running
Yep.
as fast as you can.
Right. This would have been a perfect opportunity for it. Can you go back to the all 20, the wide angle?
Mhm.
If he really wanted to prove how fast he was, you've got the blocker, take that outside.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the
Like
chance.
catch it and
That's
just
the chance to-
jets.
Yeah. That's where I would want to see that.
Yeah,
Tyreek Hill scored.
usually players do best when they run as fast as they can towards the end zone when they
Yes.
have the ball.
Tyreek Hill scores on this play just by taking it outside.
He really might. But he is trying to initially, like, he's trying to catch it. What down is it? It's second down. He catches it and doesn't want to run east and west and is just trying to dive at the stick. So when he catches it, you can see he cuts it upfield just to try to eat up as many yards as possible. So
Yeah.
then he sees the safety.
You can see
then
it.
he
He gets
tries
past
to
the
set
sticks,
him
and
up.
then immediately he's like, "Now I can."
Right.
Try
And
to
then it's
choose to
like,
do
so
something.
I do appreciate that. Like to say he
Right.
should have rounded the corner and scored. Like maybe he could have opened it up. But this is totally fine and this is a positive play more than it's a negative one. Really.
Yeah, I mean, he caught it and they got a first down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like if we're gonna nitpick and be like, he needs to show true speed.
Yeah, that's huge nitpicking. But I do think that it could have maybe happened, and it's why it's like catch it and just run. But what he did is totally understandable as well.
Yeah.
That's a nice move, though. Not really asked to do much there. That's a good catch.
It's a good catch.
So just kind of toying with that underneath defender there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody's manned up.
Comes back to the ball like that.
Threatens outside, settles down. Has body positioning. Another really nice throw by Stroud. And there he makes a catch through contact.
Yeah. I think the body control is definitely there. It's just like the contact balance isn't.
I haven't seen too much crazy body control, I think. Like this didn't take that much.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hit him in the stomach.
Yeah. So a lot of guys fade away. I guess that's just more like
He came back to the ball.
that's just more like a knowing what to do thing, I guess.
Throttling it down versus zone so he doesn't run himself into the defender.
Yep.
Pitch.
I like how he stands. I like his posture here. I think it's funny.
It's just the super wide base. Like
Okay. It's a little silly. Some teams are gonna like that. Some teams won't.
So, and I just don't think that, like, okay, so set him up, break in. Is there...
Faster guy gets more space.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think. I think it's kind of a one-speed route.
Yeah.
Maybe could have broken it off a little flatter this time too. Because this, I mean, this should be thrown. Like, the safety is nowhere to be found. He's one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is just not getting open.
I think that's where Stroud puts it, if I'm not mistaken. He puts it a little more inside, doesn't he?
See?
Just a hair.
Maybe. Yeah.
Stroud throws it right. You know, I almost wonder, like, Stroud is throwing it almost immediately after that break, and it just is kind of where it is, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's for sure what happened, where he was just playing where the ball was, but the time you get from that break happening to that throw happening is like 0. So maybe it's not the best to say on this play you don't see the breakaway speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's tracking it right here.
Yeah.
Tracking it. Really
Right,
nice
it might
play
just
by
be
number
behind.
0 as well.
Yeah.
Rare
Field
Stroud.
hip and get around to bat the ball down. Hard to
So
do
far
better.
placement. It's a little. I think it's a little behind him.
Yeah.
It is.
I would say...
So you're a Stroud hater. That's what I'm hearing.
That's it.
I don't know. This route still doesn't really move me.
No, I'm not saying it should. I'm just saying on that one point about it, I think you could make a very good case that it's playing.
I feel I'd like to see him maybe... I don't know how they teach it, but like they teach getting up on a defender's toes, and that makes it harder when you break out because they just don't have enough space to read it. Like,
Push
he's
a little
fast
bit
enough to
deeper
maybe
down.
like push it a little bit more vertical, get a little bit more up on this guy. This is where I think, like, you just off the ball here. I wish he was just flying a little faster to really make him think about it. And then there's nothing, since he's reading the break, there's nothing really to indicate that he's going inside here. It's just kind of one step cut out. So he's pretty easily able to just read it, break with him, and undercut the route. Yeah, Egbuka makes it easy. So I don't love that route.
Yeah. Yeah. We've seen him push to depth at other points in this game. So, like, it's not that he isn't capable.
So I mean, he sits down. I think it's just a hitch, and then he sees Stroud breaking off, and he's not open because it's man. And then it almost looks like it's about to be a whip route, but that's not really what happens.
Yeah. He's been taking a lot of these inside hitches and flaring them out after.
Well, here, the second that Stroud starts to roll out and he knows he's got his guy on him, he's takes that upfield and then goes towards the pylon.
Yeah.
Which is the right thing to do.
It is.
Stroud throws it at him.
Elite scramble drill.
Oh, should he have kept running right here?
Possibly, but we don't know the play call. I'd say it's pretty unlikely that they had a guy in the...
Yeah,
just sitting down.
maybe he was just trying to get him to go in and then... Yeah.
I think it's just a hitch. It's just a hitch. Or you got to think he's really
I just don't think
dumb
there
on
is
this
just
play.
a hitch. Like,
they do run a lot of choice routes, so it's not unthinkable that this could also be a
No,
choice.
I refuse to believe that his choice here is to sit against man when he should be going in, because it's clear
I
as
don't
day
know
that
if
he
it's
should be.
man. I think this could be zone.
If
like,
you read this is zone.
This is cover 3. You got the safety rotating. You got, or...
Everybody's pretty manned up, it seems like. I guess.
Well, every zone turns into man eventually,
Yeah.
You got it. You can't cover space, so it's like take a little bit, read the releases, and then like get on a guy. But you can see the corner is definitely passing it off.
Yeah.
So it's like, should he keep running, and then like come into Stroud's vision?
Maybe.
But it's tough to know. And then he could not have caught that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty tough ask.
I mean, I would have caught it, but
that was very good.
Yes. He curls all the way around on this guy.
Yeah.
That's tricky.
Yeah, he really wraps around that guy.
That is
like it's almost like that guy is in his orbit
Mhm.
as he's moving. You see, it gets kind of.
It's gravity.
Yeah, that's a good job. That's a very good job. Route running versus zone, and then immediately working his way back.
Yeah. And he slides down for the catch a little behind him.
Yep.
That's
good body control. That's very good.
Yeah, that's a real nice catch.
You get two guys running everybody's running curls. It works though it can work if you have fast receivers that people are quick to bail from. That was also a good route.
Yeah.
That's a ton of separation. Yeah, good use of hands.
See, this is the push to depth that you like to see.
Yeah, this is getting on. Yeah, that's exactly right.
That is textbook.
Right on his toes, force him to flip his hips and then settle down. I'm gonna shove the arm to catch him out of the way.
A little bit of offensive pass interference there, but
that's what I'm saying though, is like you always see pass like
that's allowed.
You've got to be able to push a little bit. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Unfortunately, Stroud is getting his shit rocked.
Yeah, who gets the... Yeah, was that Paris?
That was Paris. I'm not totally sure who number 18 is on Michigan. That's not the world's nastiest spin move I've ever seen either.
Yeah. But I also don't know if they should have blown that dead, but
they did. Open kind of by default here.
Yeah.
Banger throw from Stroud picked. This is the drop.
Dude, I think it's literally a different one. He may have missed it, but he has another one, I swear on my life.
Bro is having the worst game of his life.
Because that's a good throw. That's a very good throw. I get that he has to extend a little bit
better this year, but this was a rough game for them.
Well, that's the last throw of the tape.
Well, we must have. I'll send it to you. I swear on my life it exists.
All right.
I think that he is okay. I think that he's got some good things. I think that the
40 times is going to be a big deal for him.
Yeah.
I think that he showed some ability to set guys up at points in that film and some good route running versus zone, but also some bad route running. And he doesn't really look like the world's greatest burner or like physical guy through contact. So he didn't look like a first round pick to me there.
I agree.
But there's still more film to watch.
So far, he's fourth.
I agree. Yeah.
Plus, I think a lot of stuff I was kind of like, I might need to go back and look at that because I feel like I was being a little nitpicky to some of the.
Well, we've been watching a lot of real good receivers, and it's just one game.
Yeah.
Right. And
he
it's
didn't
also,
quite move me as much as.
It's a very ambiguous offense with Ohio State.
Yeah, he is an Ohio State receiver, so you might as well just pick him. he has moved me. That game moved me the least of any of the other wide receivers, though.
But I also felt like Neighbors, Coleman, and Harrison are all total beasts.
Yeah,
Right.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I would agree. So
if I
I don't
correctly, he
quite
played
see.
well in the last game against Notre Dame.
He did. We got to watch the 2023 tape still. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that'll do it for the live.
Oh yeah,
though.
yeah. That'll be it. We'll be back with another episode on Thursday, as always. We'll give you our Stay Hot locks. We'll recap some of the games we missed out. But until then, thank you all so much for tuning in. And as always, we will catch you on the flippity flop.